Hey beautiful people, welcome or hopefully welcome back to my channel, Rad Roots Yoga. My name is Brittany and I will be your facilitator for your practice today. We are going to get started in an easy pose today. So cross-legged, sitting up tall on the sits bones. Palms are resting on the knees, eyes are closed down. Taking a few intentional breaths here on our own, taking the time to close out the rest of the world and all of the other things that we have going on in our lives. I know this time of year can be especially busy for all of us. Slowly start to lower the right ear towards the right shoulder. Right hand is going to come up and plant to the left side of the head. And then we're pulling that right elbow down, stretching out the left side of the neck. Inhale back to center. Lower the left ear towards the left shoulder. Left hand comes up, plants to the right side of the head. And we're drawing that left elbow down, gentle pull, stretching out the right side of the neck. Release, inhale back to center. Lower the chin towards the chest. We're gonna bring the fingertips up and behind the neck. And we're just gonna massage the neck, starting at the top and just rubbing down to the bottom. A little love and tenderness for ourselves today. Hands are going to plant back to the knees and eyes can open or they can stay closed, whatever your preference. We're going to press the heart into the space in the back body. So we're curling in, chin into chest, pressing the heart backwards. And then slowly, like you're moving through molasses, we're going to start to open up the heart and the gaze towards the sky. Exhale, slowly start to press the heart back into the back body. So this is some version of a cat-cow. Inhale to open up. One more time, exhale, pressing the heart backwards. Curling in. And inhale to open up. Gaze is towards the ceiling. And release to a neutral spine. We're gonna lever the upper body forward just a little bit. Send the elbows out, so arms are bent. Then we're gonna turn the right shoulder down. Gaze is towards the left elbow. Inhale back to center, and then we're turning the left shoulder down. Gaze is towards the right elbow. So we're pressing into the knees here, pressing the knees down, and we're getting a good stretch in the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. We're gonna turn to all fours facing the top of our mat and our tabletop. From here, we're just going to start to lift the wrists from the mat. So we're on our fingertips, and then we're gonna slowly lower And we're gonna do this several times here on our own, warming up all the muscles and the bones and the fingers, the palms, the wrists. When you have finished doing these, your wrist should feel warm. Just feel all the blood rushing to the wrist as they warm up here. From hands planted, we're going to find some gentle circles in one direction. And then reverse the direction of the circles. Once you have finished the one that you are on, we are back to a neutral spine. We're going to tuck onto the toes and lift the knees to just a hover and hold. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back to meet it. So now we are in plank. And then we're gonna step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward, and we're back to a tabletop with knees to a hover. We're gonna do that 4 more times. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back to meet it, plank. Step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward, hover. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back, plank. Step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back, plank. Step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward, tabletop hover. One more time, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, plank. Step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward. Send the hips up and back. Downward facing. Go ahead and pedal out the feet here, find a gentle sway of the hips, whatever feels nice. And we're gonna walk the feet to the top of the mat, one at a time, leading with the heel of the foot. The next place that we will meet is in our forward fold Uttanasana at the top of the mat. Forward fold. Bend into both arms, clasp onto opposite elbows, and find a gentle sway back and forth. Slight bend in the knees, hands to shins, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, curl in. Root to rise, slowly and articulately rolling up the back body, neck and head are last to lift. Palms and gaze meet overhead. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, pulling the elbows into the rib cage. Chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart up and through, upward facing. Exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips up and back. Downward facing. 2 more sun salutations just like that. But this time, instead of stepping to the top, we are going to hop. Inhale, come up onto the toes, bend into the knees, and we're gonna hop to the top. Forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, curling in. Root to rise, slowly rolling up. Palms and gaze meet overhead. Reach up and out of the waist. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the other foot back this time first. Plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, send the hips up, downward facing. One more time. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Bend into the knees, hop to the top. Forward fold, inhale, half lift. Exhale, curl in, and then we're rolling up. Root to rise, palms and gaze meet. Overhead. Reach up, exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. If you'd like to hop back, landing light on the toes with bent arms, landing in chaturanga, please feel free to do so. Here we go. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. On your next inhale, from the tailbone, we're going to start to ripple forward into our plank pose. On your exhale, we're sending the hips towards the heels and the heart towards the thighs. So we're bending into the knees and pressing back. Then on your inhale, we're pressing the hips up to the sky. And we're back and downward facing. We're gonna do that 4 more times. Inhale, ripple forward, starting from the tailbone. We're in plank. Exhale, bend into the knees, send the hips towards the heels and the heart towards the thighs. Inhale, send the hips up. Ripple forward, plank pose. Bend into both knees, sending the hips towards the heels and the heart towards the thighs. Send the hips up, downward facing. Ripple forward, plank. Bend into the knees, sending the heart back. Send the hips up. 2 more times, ripple forward, plank pose. Bend into the knees, sending the hips towards the heels and the heart towards the thighs. Press the hips up. Ripple forward, last time, plank pose. Bend into both knees, sending the hips back. Send the hips up, downward facing. Start to walk the hands back towards the feet. So we're in a forward fold Uttanasana at the back of our mats. We're gonna take the left hand and plant it on the inside of the left hip. Right fingers are coming to the right big toe. On your inhale, we are lifting the upper body, bringing the right knee, the right leg with it. So we've got it extended straight out in front of us. Strong through the standing leg, flexing through the glutes. Then we're gonna open up the right leg off the right side of our mat. Trying to keep hips squared to the top as much as possible. Then we're gonna lever the upper body forward with the right leg still extended straight out. Left hand is still to the left hip. Upper body's parallel to the mat. From here, we are transitioning to a pistol squat. So we're gonna start to bend into the left knee as we bring the right leg down and forward. Hips are on top of the left heel. From here, we're gonna play with lifting and lowering in and out of pistol 5 times on your own. So we're just gonna lower the hips all the way to the mat, and then we're gonna see if we can lift up out of it. Lower, lift, lower, lift, And if you aren't with my pace, that is okay. This is meant to be playful. One more time, lift. From this lifted position, pistol squat position, we're gonna send the hips up towards the sky as we replant the right foot next to the left. So we're back in our forward fold at the back of the mat. Inhale to lift the hips. Planting the right foot next to the left. Forward fold. Walk the hands forward into our plank. Halfway lower, pulling the elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, send the hips up, downward facing. We're gonna do that little sequence on the left side, starting with walking our hands back until we are in forward fold at the back of our mats. Right hand comes to the right hip. Left pace fingers find the left big toe. On your inhale, we are lifting upper body, bringing left leg with it. Remember, we are strong in the standing leg, so flexing through the glutes, the hamstrings. Then we're gonna turn the left leg out, off the left side of our mat. Pressing the hips forward, trying to keep them square to the top. Then we're levering the upper body forward to parallel with the mat. We're gonna slowly start to bend into the right knee as the hips come down and left leg comes forward into our pistol squat. Again, here we're playing with lifting and lowering 5 times at your own pace. It doesn't have to be pretty. Remember, this is meant to be playful. We're gonna lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 2 more times. Lower, lift. Last time, lift. On your inhale, we're sending the hips up, replanting the left foot next to the right. Walk the hands forward into our plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing. Inhale, come up onto the toes, bend into the knees, sending the hips towards the heels and the heart towards the thighs. And then you can step, hop, or handstand your way to the top. Meeting in our forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, curling in, root to rise, slowly rolling up, head and neck last to lift. Palms and gaze meet. Reach up and out of the waist. Dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands. Hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Ripple forward into your plank pose. From here, we're keeping the body as straight as possible. We're just lowering the knees to tap the mat and then pressing back up for 5, 4, core is super engaged here. 3, 2, last time. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale, pour the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale the right toes up. Exhale, right knee to nose. Then we're gonna plant the right foot, and we're gonna turn towards the left. Hips are on top of right heel, left toes are up. Hands are at heart center in our Skandasana. We're gonna slowly start to press into the right foot, bending into the left knee, coming up, feet are both turned out in our goddess pose. Come up onto the right toes, turn the right knee down as the upper body twists towards the left, arms come up. Inhale back to center, turning the right toes back out, both knees bent, hands are at heart center. Come up onto the ball of the left foot. Turn the left knee down. Upper body twists to the right and arms come up. Inhale back to center, left toes go out, hands to heart center. Maybe just a little bit deeper in this goddess pose. We're gonna start to straighten through the right leg. As we bend into the left, hips come to the top of the left heel, right toes up. Skandasana on our other side. Turn to the ball of the right foot as upper body twists towards the left, planting hands on both sides of the left foot. Step the left foot back, plank pose, send the hips up and back, downward facing. Now we're gonna do that same sequence on the left side. So we'll make our way back to the top of the mat. Inhale, left toes up. Exhale, left knee to nose. Plant the left foot, and we're turning towards the right. Hips on top of left heel, right toes up. Hands are at heart center. Start to press into the left foot as you bend into the right knee. Both toes are pointed out. Goddess pose. Come up onto the left toes. Turn the left knee down as the upper body twists towards the right. Arms come up. Inhale back to center. Hands at heart center. Bending into both knees. We're gonna come up onto the right toes. Turn the right knee down. Upper body twists towards the left. Arms come up. Inhale back to center. Start straightening through the left leg as you bend into the right. Hips on top of right heel, left toes up. Skandasana. Turn to the ball of the left foot. Upper body twists to the right, planting palms of the hands on either side of the right foot. Step the right foot back, plank. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing. Inhale, come up onto the toes, bend into the knees, step, hop, or handstand your way to the top. We'll meet in our forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, curling in, root to rise, rolling up. Palms and gaze meet overhead. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands. This time, if you've got crow, crane, handstand, headstand, any kind of inversion, now is the perfect time to play with that. I'm gonna play with a handstand. So planting into the hands, extending the right toes up, and I'm gonna push off the left foot, trying to catch a balance. The next place that we will meet is in our downward facing dog. So here we go. No matter what it looks like, and we don't have to be together as long as we all meet in our downward facing dog. Whatever that may look like. No rush. From our downward facing dog, we're gonna walk the hands back towards the feet once again. This time we're gonna roll up, root to rise. Palms and gaze are gonna meet overhead. We're gonna draw the right knee up and into the chest. Cross the right leg over the left, going for the eagle legs. Maybe you get the double bind of the ankle, maybe not. Either way is fine. And then maybe you go for the arm bind. Right arm is going to come under the left, lifting the elbows up and away from the torso. Hips, knees, toes are all squared to the top of the mat. And our back is as flat as we can get it, like we're pressing up against a wall behind us. And release. Replant the right foot. Arms come up. Draw the left knee into the chest. We're gonna cross the left leg over the right. Maybe you get the double bind of the ankle. Then we're going for the bind with the arms. Pushing the elbows up and away from the torso. Maybe you settle a little bit deeper. And release. Arms come up. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Plank pose. We're gonna tap the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and lower the knees all the way to the mat, cross over the ankles, send the legs out in front of you. Using the strength of the core, we're rolling to our backs. And then we're going to bring the knees up. Shins are to parallel, making a 90-degree angle with both of the legs. Fingertips are coming to the back of the head and keeping this angle with the legs. This is the important part. We're not dropping like this to tap. We're dropping like this to tap. Really working the lower abs, keeping the small of the back pressed into the floor as much as possible. So here we go. Dropping for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Tap and release. Take the fingertips to the backs of the knees and roll up. Palms meet overhead. Reach up and out of the waist. And then lever the upper body forward, extending the fingertips towards or past the toes. Eventually, letting our heads hang as well, taking a few cycles of breath here on our own. Just letting our bodies know that we are slowing down. Your next inhale, reach long through the fingertips using the strength of the core. We're lowering all the way to our backs. Draw the right knee up and into the chest. Give it a little squeeze, and then we're dropping it off the left side. Arms are either to a T or a cactus. In our supine twist. Inhale back to center, extend the right toes long. Draw the left knee into the chest. Give it a little squeeze. And then we're dropping it off the right side of our mat. Inhale back to center. Extend both bottoms of feet up towards the sky. Using the strength of the core, we're lifting the hips up and over. Maybe the toes find the floor behind you. Maybe not. Release back down. Bottoms of the feet are still up towards the sky. We're gonna grab onto the outer edges with the palms of the hands and draw the knees down into our happy baby pose. Maybe you play with straightening the legs. Find a gentle roll back and forth, massaging out the back. And release. Draw both knees into the chest. Lift the head and shoulders from the mat. Circling the arms around the knees, clasping on to opposite elbows, and then lowering the head and shoulders back to the mat. Getting a good compression squeeze in the knees, the hips. If there are any other postures that you would like to add to your practice, now is a great time to add those in. If not, the next place that we're meeting is in Shavasana, extending the right toes out long. Then left, big toes are out, heels together. Arms down by our sides, palms facing up, slightly pulling the shoulders together on the back body. Eyes are closed down, taking note of how we feel now in comparison to the beginning of class. Can you take this energy and this peacefulness that you have worked for in this class, can you take it out into the rest of the world and anything else that you have going on? Can you be mindful? We're gonna have one last inhale, making it the longest inhale that we've taken all practice in through the nose. And on the exhale, we are letting go of everything in our lives that no longer suits us, serves us, or benefits us, making room for bigger and better things that will. Inhaling in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, letting it go. And as your body finds its natural rhythm of breathing, go ahead and drop in. for now, this is where I will leave you. I want to thank you so much for choosing to spend time here today. The light in me honors, acknowledges, and respects the light in each of you. Until next time, namaste.